Good morrow, my friends. For some reason, this is not capturing the right game. So, one moment. Yes. Here we are. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Happy time zone. Happy Friday for those of you who are currently experiencing the first bits of your Friday. Happy Friday evening, happy Friday night, depending on where you are right now. I am playing some Minecraft today. I know I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I've been, oh my god, sinking so much time into that game. It's been the right level of cozy game for me. I don't have to think as much. I absolutely love my Minecraft world. I'll admit a little bit of the joy left when I lost all of my inventory, but I'm back into loving the base and loving the world and stuff. But it does make me think. I actually have to actively think when I am working on this base. So, today I thought we could work a little bit on the bee area, the beehive. So I've already pulled some color palette, some blocks. There we go. I think I'm going to take out the honeycomb as far as a main building block. I like the yellow terracotta, and I like the wheat sheafs, the bales of wheat, if you will. I am tempted to also do some concrete powder, just for another, pastel-y yellow. I don't want anything too intense, so concrete itself is probably too yellow. Oh, cat fur up the nose. Isn't that right, Rowan? I do have a Rowan on my lap right now. I had to kick him off to go get water and to refill my lifeblood. So yeah, I've been basically just farming wheat, going back and forth between my plot of land over there and the farms I've been building over here. I do think I want to extend some of these wheat fields down. And then up here, I think I want to do a highland flower, meadow type thing up there. You can also see I've been putting glass up in the awning above the bridge. I still need to figure out how I want to suspend this over the bridge. I might just take the points that intersect and do what do you call it? Just a support beam. Yeah, so that's where we are. I started cleaning this up this morning as I was waking up. So I'll be building a path from here up to here. And we'll have a nice little building here. Basically, I'm picturing this as a kind of like a medieval beehive. The ones that just look like an upside down dome. Not an upside down dome, a dome. And I keep forgetting what they're called. There is a proper name for that kind of beehive. Alright, let's pull... Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more wheat. But I kind of figured what we would do is alternate rows of this to give you that kind of horizontal stripe that you get on those types of beehives. Rowan, you're so sweet. Like, you've got a little bit of a death grip on my forearm, but at least your claws aren't painfully sharp today. They are getting there. Oh, except this needs to be that. Yeah, I did some resource gathering last night after work. And I got a bunch of terracotta. And I am out of wheat. Yeah, that's just been the name of the game lately, is let's plant crops, let's harvest crops, let's turn them into bricks, blocks, whatever. Thinking very Lego today. Here. I love that we go from one game of farming to a different game of farming. But in this game, the villagers are not dateable. Which, honestly, is kind of an oversight. No, that'd be so weird. I don't know. We don't need that. We don't need dateable villagers. Not in my Minecraft. This is my world to escape. All right, let's head over. Every time. They do keep replanting this field. Aha! With beets. No beets for you. I won't have it. I honestly don't mind, like, if I'm completely honest. But right now, I need the wheat. Upper fields are carrots. There's beets up there. Milo! There's potatoes up there. Pumpkins, melons. I do need to make a pumpkin and melon farm. How are you, Milo? I know you're lurking. And you're probably getting the adpocalypse. Or you already had the adpocalypse. But also, what color are we painting our nails? Because inquiring minds need to know. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I painted my nails. But my job is so, like, work with your hands heavy. That nail polish gets beat up pretty quick. Hiccups. Yes! Goth nails! Goth nails! Okay. I'm good. I'm a little tired today. But good. Up the rest of the wheat. And then we will clean up. Right? Go. Now we're not wasting stuff. In fact, ha 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 ha, hee 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 hee. we have more bone meal. Haha. Excelsior. Some pie. This place is looking cool. I gotta say, I'm really excited for the, whatever the update will be, the Happy Ghast update. Because then we'll be able to go vertically so easily. I think that's really gonna make this base come alive. Like, if I'm completely honest, it's completely changed how I view this area. Like, I want to create almost like a sky dock up here where the castle will eventually be. But, like, sky travel now makes sense in this world. Because, yes, I have the Elytra, but, you know. Like, it's not the same. Also, I finally got my hands on more pale oak. So, that's what you can see over here. I've been farming wood, and I need to farm the leaves. Dried out. Hydrate. I think I already found the cherry, right? Because if I did, that's something I should also start getting planted so I can get more cherry leaves. Let's see. That's mangrove. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, let's go plant a bunch of cherry trees. This is all stuff that has to happen, like, in the background, right? So this is why sometimes streaming from here is like, well, we're gonna do more of the same today. I know y'all are hanging out just for, like, the vibes. But, like, I want the vibes to be interesting. Y'all, also, I know I mentioned this on Tuesday, but I've been thinking about my Hypnos cosplay a lot, of course. It's living in my head rent-free. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to do a full body paint. And by full, I mean, like, well, maybe almost full. Yeah. Yeah. Because I kind of thought it might be fun to do, like, a pinup shoot with him. Or, like, a boudoir pinup shoot with him. And this outfit, I think it might be kind of cute. And by him, I mean it's me, but, like, I don't know. My brain is like, let's separate these things, haha. So, yeah, that's on my mind, and it's like, but I would have to paint literally, like, my whole body. And I think the paint that I have is more of a face paint, not a body paint. But I'm also not about to coat my body in latex paint again. Wow. I did a... Oh, God. Emmy and Scott can attest to this story. Sorry. It was a big yawn. But one Halloween, Emmy and I went as characters from the Sandman graphic novels by Neil Gaiman, which I am not going to talk about him as a person because we don't need to. We don't need to. But that was a graphic novel that really meant a lot to me, and I loved it. And Emmy actually had introduced me to it. I don't remember. I think it was one of our other friends that introduced us to it. But this was back in college. And so I went as Morpheus, or Dream, and Emmy went as Death. And I used latex body paint. Oh my god. Something they don't tell you about latex body paint is that it doesn't breathe. So when you sweat, it just kind of sits at your skin and it feels bad. It feels bad. Well, hey, also, did you know that in October in Colorado, especially in the foothills, you have a high likelihood that there is either going to be snow falling from the sky or there is already snow on the ground for Halloween. This one was there was already snow on the ground on Halloween, and it was so cold that night, and I was wearing latex body paint and a freaking toga. Yeah, I went for that dream. I went for toga dream. It was easy. It was easy. It was black fabric. Like, boom, let's go. But let's just say that was a really cold Halloween. And the latex body paint kind of starts peeling off after a while. And I remember there was a point where Scott and I were maybe more than a little tipsy. This was, oh my gosh, I think we were at a theater party at this point. I was not a theater major. Me and Scott were theater majors, but you know, when you're besties with theater majors, you go to theater major parties. Yeah, but there was a point where we were in, I think, the kitchen of this, you know, 5 people living in a house during college. Yeah, college apartment, right? And by apartment I mean house. We're just sitting there in the kitchen, peeling off like layers of my faux latex skin. It was so funny. It was just like, we were so fascinated with me like peeling off my skin. I wasn't able to get it all off until I was back at my apartment, or at my dorm. And I think I had taken a bath, and I was just sitting in the bath peeling fake skin off. It was like, you know when you cover your hand in glue when you were a kid? It was like that, but the whole body. This was all fine until we got to my armpits, and by we I mean me. I got to the armpits, and I should have shaved my armpits before putting on latex body paint, but I didn't. Guess what hurts to pull out of hair? Latex body paint. So yeah, the rest of that evening was just me sitting in a bath, trying to sober up, and pulling pulling latex body paint out of my armpit hair. The more you know. I hope you enjoyed that random story time of my youth. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Let's drop off this pale oak. I don't know why I have this one up here. I'm gonna bring this one back down. Because this pretty much lives over here primarily. We'll stick it down right here. Yeah, so that being said, I think I'm just gonna do like a non-permanent body paint. I do think I need to get, well, I should have enough powder, makeup powder. That way it doesn't rub off on the clothes. But the other thought I had was getting long gloves for the arms and getting tights for the legs. Because then I don't really need to paint like the legs or my arms. It would just be my torso. So I don't know. Just some thoughts. I didn't mean to break you. Also, I do have my air conditioner running, so hopefully it's not too distracting. If it is, I can turn it off for a while. It's not too hot yet, but we are starting to feel the taste of summer here in LA. It's not full-blown yet, but we definitely got quite a heat wave last week. A couple of weeks ago was a big heat wave. I had a photo shoot about a month or so ago now, and that day was very hot. Very, very, very hot, which was good. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me just a little bit better. Just a wee bit. Oh no, I'm out of pumpkin pies. What shall I eat next? I have a ton of carrots. I could also probably trade with some farmers. Get some golden carrots. I could bake some potatoes. I could soup some beets. many patates. That made me think of tater tots. And I love a tater tot. Always remember to replant your fields. Don't try to eat the raw potato. It's not that it's inedible. You'll just be disappointed. And then we need to rebuild this. But hey! Okay, hold up. It's actually been working lately. It wasn't working for a while. But I guess it decided, hey, maybe I will, because we can then trade those for emeralds. Hey, excuse me, can I borrow your furnace? Thank you. Thank you. You know, let's put some crops in here for them. Hello, cow. Horse, why are you in the... Are you just taking a bath? What you doing, bud? What are you doing? Silly horse. No. God, I do love a good baked potato. Or jacket potato, as the folks over the pond call it. Which makes sense. It's in its little jacket. Now I'm thinking of like, of course I'm thinking like this, potato fashion. Like, what, is it a suit jacket? You know, like, are you a formal baked potato? Casual baked potato? How about resort? Are we resort baked potato? Fall winter 2025 baked potato? We're asking the real questions here on the Lachlan O'Leary channel. Oy. Right, I was like, why was I coming down here? No, I don't need more of those. And then I think I already have a chest. Oops. Yes, I have a double chest up here where I've been gathering resources. Well, I haven't yet begun to gather resources because I've had to rebuild. now we have both kinds of particles. Oh, I wish Mitchie was here because we could show her what it's like with both of the particles now. Not just the pink leaves, but the gray leaves, and it's just so magical. I'm gonna harvest this one, and then I need the saplings from the other one. Yeah, you'll find out next Tuesday for sure, or Monday. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I'm almost done with the first year summer. I have not been doing anything crazy. I've just been like mining, fishing. I did get a battery, so I put that in the battery pack thing for Mr. She. So like, you know, things are progressing. But legit, it's just been nice to like plant crops and not buy shit from Pierre. Like, I know it's gonna be slow going, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get things like tomatoes and stuff that I don't know if they're Pierre exclusives, but they're certainly more accessible via Pierre. But I'm having fun. Like, it's a fun little self-implemented rule. One of my friends and coworkers now was telling me that he did an all-duck run. Which I thought was freaking hilarious. But like by the end he had like 300 ducks. And while that's tempting, I don't think I'll be doing that one. Hello, shepherd. Cool. I haven't checked on my wool supply in a little bit. Ooh. No, yellow wool is pretty bright. I was thinking, oh, we could use yellow wool. Oh, dang. Okay, so the ones that we've been selling to the shepherds are low. But the rest are doing good. Well, I should go on a shulker box run at some point. Shit. Okay. There's just like so many things to do. Okay. Hey, mister. Dude. No, come back. Baby, come back. Oh. Let's grab all the pumpkins at least. Dirt, dirt. And actually... do that. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go grab more pumpkins. Hello, farmer. Dude, you can get out of the water. You have the capability, my bro. My guy. My equine companion. The hippest of hippos. That was a science joke. Have... Yes. I was like, I'm pretty sure I put Silk Touch on my axe. Specifically for the melon problems. I do like having the actual fields here. It's nice. Like, it just feels atmospheric. This will get moved because I want to make a more industrial a more industrial farm. I also want auto crafters. Okay, Mr. Farmer, I've got pumpkins for you. And now, you have golden carrots for me. Thank you. Other farmer, I need you. Stop running. Oh. Dang it. I broke it. I done did break it. Oh, you know what I just realized? Is this on here yet? Oh, well, music was off, for one. I don't think that update is on here yet. They're changing how they do music on Minecraft. Oh my god. Okay, you're not actually trapped. Bro, you had me worried there for a second. These freaking villagers. Anyways, so they're going to be changing how they do music so you can have it play more often, less often, continuously, and then when you're in like the pause screen, it'll give you like the title of the song, which I think is really cool. And it kind of makes me feel like maybe they're trying to be more friendly to streamers. but I'm not sure. I don't know what their DMC rules are. So, oh, I need more coffee. I'm gonna be right back. Lifeblood, lifeblood, it's good for you. Lifeblood, lifeblood. I didn't have an end to that song. I apologize for leaving you hanging. I didn't get that far. I was just happy that I had more coffee. There we go. Back in the saddle again. Okay, so it's not a fully fledged thunderstorm. Fine. Yeah, it is pretty tempting to go to the end, but you know what? I don't... Just realized I'm gonna have to re-find the end portal. Yep. Because I don't have the waypoints anymore. 666. Tight, tight, tight. Love that for us. Tree decaying. Surely it's been longer than... This is what I get for getting distracted. Yeah, it all despawned. Guess I'm planting another tree. I also guess we're doing this. Because I cannot do... Mitchie! Mitchie, I was just talking about you. Well, I cannot fault you for that, Mitchie. Yeah, one moment. I wanted you to experience this because with the update, these trees now have double the particles from the gray leaves and the pink leaves, and I gotta say, they're a vibe. So your Prunus Mitchius has even more vibes. And what I'm realizing is you can kind of do a, I don't want to say a gradient, but the particle percentage or proportion is proportionate to the number of like leaf blocks. So the more pink, there'll be more pink petals. So like you could really do some interesting stuff. Yeah, I like the pale moss. I need to add some around here, but I don't know like how well it goes with my other palette. Like, is it gonna blend in too much with the andesite and stuff? But I like it up here in the trees. Okay, back to planting another pale oak tree so I can gather its saplings. I love that I just now realized that this is a different wood. Wow. Wow. What are you working on in creative, Midgie? And also, how are you? And also, hi. Oh, man. I mean, there's a lot of mods out there that add that kind of stuff. I may get brave and re-add mods to this world. But I'm also going to get way better at doing backups. Bro. You all just watched that with me, right? Dude, your workstation is right there, if I remember correctly. How are you going to get back up there? I'm going to have to do a lot of villager relocation once the Happy Ghast is implemented. Because you, sir, are meant to be way up there. And there's a couple of librarians that have also migrated from up there, doing stupid things like this, sir. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, that grew fast. Now we're gonna wait over here for the saplings to drop. And we're gonna continue farming for saplings. Because I do also want to add some of those like single ones here and there, since they only grow if they're in a 2x2 square. Because I like the little saplings, they're cute. one thing I do wish is I wish that these, the trees that you grow from a sapling grew with pale hanging moss. Gosh, I've got the yawns, y'all. More lifeblood. J'adore le café. C'est génial. C'est chaud. C'est noir. C'est fort. Oh, I guess that would be fort. Because café is a feminine noun. Welcome to Bad French Lessons with Benjamin. Hello. Please drop another couple of saplings, please. That'd be great. Oh, tree gods, please give me another sapling. Rowan. You're a big boy. You're a real big chonker. Oh, what a sweet baby. Are we gonna have to go back to a freaking pale garden? No. Just give me one more sapling, please. The drop rate on these saplings, it's like such the opposite from cherry trees. Like cherry saplings, every other leaf block, I swear. I swear. You can use them as fertilizer, like it's great. Does looting work on leaves? Like, if I did looting on something? On a hoe? Shepherd, what do you want? I don't want any of this. Oh, I don't know if I showed this last time, but I added a window to the cactus farm. I want to create, like, I want this to be a bunch of apartments inside this building. Like, there's already the one right there for our cleric. And then I've opened up that space. Ooh, I should show you. I should show, wait. Well, wait. We'll wait for these two. And then I'll show you. Come on. You're our only hope. You're our last hope. Please. Please. Oh, fateful cube. Bless us. Bless us with your sapling. Was that a sign? Was that a sign? Please rain your gifts upon me, for I would like another sapling, please. How many times can I say please? That outlives your brethren, please bequeath upon us the sapling, so we may further your bloodline. You are playing coy with me, little leaf block. The god leaf. Biblically accurate leaf cluster. Is this when we do a time lapse? You see everything in the background decay and turn into ruin, and the leaf block persists. This is silly. Hello? I didn't even place you. Like, don't you know that you don't have any logs attached to you? Oh my god. We're gonna go to bed and it's gonna decay. I swear. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want the mod that makes trees fall down. Just because I think it's cute. I just need to not screw it up this time. Okay. Nope, it's still there. Wow. What I could do, I did get some lodestones. I could make some more compasses. And then when I find the end fortress, no, stronghold, then I can place a lodestone there. I can do it at various biomes as well. what, buddy? I have stuff I need to, like, put away. Oh, like, I don't need it. I don't need a crossbow. You know, hold up. Hold up. Let's drop off the coral blocks. Because also I eventually want to make a sea pickle farm. Do that, right? Okie dokie. No, the peonies go over here. I think we need a new box. Bug! Bug! How are you, Bug? And Mitchie, there is nothing to apologize for. It's almost like you are a living human being with needs. But how are you, Bug? I know this is Minecraft, so I know you're not looking at the screen. But also, all you would see is the game. You wouldn't see my face anyway. Today is not a face cam day. Today is a messy hair, don't care day. Mob drop. Yeah, exactly. For a while, I thought about never doing face cam again and doing like a VTuber, which would be kind of cute. But the problem is, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would use the character that's in my emotes, or if I would update it to be more like me now. With my kind of curly hair. Y'all, my hair, when I treat it right, it's like, oh my god, I actually do want to be curly. But it immediately just goes into poof. Like, it goes into poof mode pretty quick. I'm gonna put the mycelium in here with the grass blocks. Yeah, seriously. Oh, hello, darlings. Yeah, would it be Elios? I don't know. I do love my boy. I do miss playing him. Granted, I love... Like, here's the thing. I love playing Fion. It's just a very different boyo. Very different boyo. Yeah. If VTuber models weren't so dang expensive, I would do that. Although, I watched an artist that I follow on YouTube make her own, like, pseudo VTuber model. And I was like, I have all of those skills, sort of. Except I'm not very skilled in drawing. Period. Like, it takes me a long time to get anything remotely something that I'm proud of. I know it's something like practice, you know, practice, but time. I'm doing so many other things. Please give me more. Those don't need to be there. Exactly. I keep walking past this. Look what I made. I made an auto sorter for our mine. And then this is overflow. So things like, if I were to throw diamonds in here, they would pop into here. I'll show you. I'll show you how it works. This drops us down to the bottom of the mine. And then let's open up a vein here. I've got my fortune pickaxe out. Be like, wow, look at me go. Let's get these resources. Nom 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 nom. Remember how far this one goes. Oh, pretty far. Sick. And did I extend this back? I have only extended it so far. Minecraft music. You're like, oh, my inventory is full, so I'm not picking up all these resources. Well, first, you patch your hole. And then you say, hey, I can't remember. This one's up. Down. Sorting system? But you just throw the stuff in here, you know, like do-do-do. Let's say we threw that in there. Oh, we threw the redstone in there. Oopsies. If I got this backwards, I'm gonna crack up. I did not get it backwards. Phew! That's why I put the door there. It's like, because I'll remember that I go through the door. So, the stuff that I threw in goes up this water column and then gets sucked up by that hopper right here. And you can see there's stuff in here already because it's getting sorted. Eventually, here we are. The stuff that couldn't get sorted is dropping into here. This is a very simple item sorter. This is Impulse's item sorter. It's been around for years, and it still works, which is great. I could buy a lot of golden carrots right now. Also, look at all my diamonds. Yeah. That's the thing that I like to do, at least. Like, some people really enjoy, just letting Minecraft be Minecraft. You know, like, gravity is weird. Ooh, too far. Here we go. Yeah, gravity is weird. Letting it be that way, but I like to have a little bit of logic in my game. But also, with redstone and stuff, you have literal logic. Like, you can make mini computers and systems. Like, you have and or gates. You have you have and gates and or gates is what I should say. It's like it's cool. It's really cool. I don't understand a lot of it yet, but I am using this world as a little bit of an excuse to learn a little bit more about redstone. Bring the fuel back. Nice. Lots of glass in here still. Come on. Nice. Yes, please. I wouldn't ever consider anything about Minecraft a spoiler for me at this point. I've been playing this game for a million years. When you fought the dragon for the first time... Oh no! Void dragon. What? That's so exciting, Mitchie. I lost my dragon egg to my world getting corrupted. Like, part of me is like, I might just say give player, but then I was like, nah. Ooh. It looks like some of my cherry trees. Come on. Ooh, most of my cherry trees. Hot diggity. Yeah, what Zanite? I don't see a Zanite. Am I enabling? Am I enabling this? Ow. The sound design of this game. Like, that's scratching my eardrums today in the right way. I'm not normally like an ASMR activated person. But that was great. Yeah, they keep knocking these block noises out of the park. It's like, kind of want to build a tower out of this dark cherry wood, that like mauvey, purpley, reddish bark. What? Gentlemen, sirs, I don't want you here. So rude. Jeez. That's a lot of photos. Like, do we see how many saplings comparatively? It's bonkers. It's too many saplings. And you get nothing from pale oak and dark oak. And also the jungle. Wow. But that's exciting. It sounds like it went well, then, your event. It's so silly, because I'm always like, wow, Zanite with their, like, big kid job. You know, like... Like, I love what I do. But, like, I make candle fragrances. That's great, Bug. Good job. I love to see people succeed. It makes me happy. I know that. I know. No, not like this. Don't do it. Ooh. How ominous. Well, I appreciate you all, for sure. Okay. This is why I need mods. So Minecraft mods. So I can do the light level stuff again. We can go drop off these leaves. Gonna have to do dark oak stuff too. But that will be for a different stream. Because I would like to get more on that bee house done. Just kind of underestimated how much wheat we would need. Nice. I have to do dark oak stuff too. This is my sword, Dragon Slayer. It was fated this day. For I am the chosen one. Chosen for this task by my people hundreds of years ago. Everything that my family has been training for has led up to this moment. Generations. For I, Sir Bartholomew, shall vanquish the dragon in the dark oak. Junior. Oh, Sean Connery, silly man. Silly man. I hope you enjoy. Wow. I hope you all enjoyed that improvisational epic speech. The intro of this fantasy movie. The Dragon of the Dark Oak. I'll break it. I'll break the crop. Yeah, we'll workshop the movie, you know. Y'all, I can't even tell you. There's so much that I want to do that I wish I just had all the time in the world to do. Because I do also want to brush up on some of my traditional art skills. Like, it's been a while since I've done any portraiture, so it's something that I've been like in the background watching videos on and mixing color and stuff like that, and I just haven't had a lot of time to just sit down and like get lost in it. But I kind of think we're almost there. But the problem is it's oil paints and I live in a very small apartment. And even though I love the smell of oil paint, I do have an air filter. I don't know. I don't know. It's stuff that I would like to do. But thinking about the Dragon of the Dark Oak, like, I can just picture the painting of that in my eyes. Like, I can see it. Maybe I'll do some digital painting. Less mess. And a lot less smell. Maybe we'll have to do a build, the Dragon of the Dark Oak, and create like a little lair in a really dark portion of the forest. And it's like a tree dragon. Yeah? What do we think? I haven't really practiced organic builds, and so that would also be a really good way to force some practice. Yeah, kind of like a tree house. I never read or watched Bridge to Terabithia, so I wouldn't know. All I know is that it's tragic. Oops. That direction. No, never. That movie came out around the same time as another movie. And I feel like Bridge to Terabithia maybe at that point was like a little, at least in my mind, young for me. Is like how I'm remembering. Oh, you've never seen it. Gotcha. I was like, yeah, me either. It's all about me. No. Psh. This is about us. It's about a community. Whomst I absolutely adore. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we're missing a block. Okay. Ooh, I'll get you. I'll get these loopholes. You're like a positive pest. And I think we need more of those in our lives. Especially those of us who are positive pests to other people. Because that's me. I'm like, I'm going to be positive at you. Watch out. I'm going to believe in you. And that's a threat. I'm going to be so far in your corner that you're going to ask me to leave. No, not toxic positivity. It's very different. It's very, very different. It's not being positive in the face of adversity for the sake of being positive, where it's borderline delusional. But more like, I can tell that you're having a hard time believing in yourself right now. But guess what? I don't have a hard time believing in you, because you have shown me time and time and time again that you're amazing. So, frankly, whatever voices in your head are saying that you're not great, they can just shut the F up and listen to me instead, okay? Okay, great. But if someone does that to me, I'm like, ugh. Like, sorry, I gotta vomit. Be back never. Why did I put pale oak logs in there? It's like I got confused. Nope. I was looking right at it. Yes, you do. I know Anne isn't in here right now, so we can embarrass her later. Her artwork is freaking amazing. Everything that she's done for us, even like whether we hired her or she just did it for fan art, like, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And she has done such a good job of capturing the personalities of like whatever her subject is or whoever her subject is. Like that little Duafi spider. Oh my god, it was Emmy as Duafi as a baby spider. Or as a jumping spider. Like, what? What? And Chauncey, oh, the sweet baby boy. I didn't even know that was happening. Ugh. Scott in the background. Always doing stuff like that. And it's just like, wow. Wow. You know? Wow, wow, wow. As I walk into a wall because I reached for my coffee instead of aiming my mouse. This is why I don't play hardcore, y'all. Like, I don't die a lot anymore, but the chances are never zero. I do like this addition here, but I do need to change the flow, actually. while we're thinking about it, let's just do it. True, Bug. I love that you can hear the cleric, like, literally right above us. And one of these days, I should feed a line of hoppers or something down from above. That way, like, all of this from down from above, so we don't have to come down here to put stuff in. We can just put the stuff in after we're back. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack and do a quick bio and get more lifeblood. So enjoy this fake chair stream. Hey, Bug. You okay? I like this conversation that you're having with the fake chair. It feels kind of tragic. And well, I'm here for that. So, well, that's not a great place. Oh, Rowan, you okay? God, buddy. That was... That was brave, but stupid. Story of your life. That seems like a very weird place to put an input, 2 input chests. So, let's put this on ice until I think of a place to put a super smelter. How about that? We'll deal with that later and differently. In the meantime, more wheat. I know some of these are not grown yet, but it's faster to just tear down the tall stuff. Whoops. Yes, the side story that we were all looking for. Faux chair and bug. Positive bug. Positive pest. Positive pest could be the sidekick to Sir Bartholomew. You know, kind of like the fairy with Link, but like not annoying. Maybe a little annoying. I think there has to be some sort of tension there. Like the sidekick is also the mentor for some reason. Small in stature, big in heart. The pesty positive, the positive pesty. This music.
Whoa.
Breathe in slowly. Smell the green wheat seeds in your palms as you stand in the middle of the Minecraft field. This is a growth mindset. Prequel to Don Quixote. I am Don Quixote, the man of La Mancha. Not for you, sir. I know you think everything is for you. Spot a candle, yeah. I do have the bergamot candle burning right now, and it's just pleasant. Like, just genuinely nice. there, Bernadette. What you doing? What you doing, baby girl? Okay, so once we get up to this level, I'm gonna start kind of doming it. Kind of like if we took half of the top of that and then mirrored it. So we're keeping the same sort of shapes involved, you know? It's all about shape language and making sure things seem to fit together architecturally. And that doesn't mean that they need to be identical, obviously. There's lots of different architectural styles around the world, even in single cities. But I am liking this. This is, I know, a little literal, but I like it. I think I might do like a circular hole right here with a tiny little way up into it. And then we'll have the automated like wax, or not, it's not wax, it's honeycomb and honey bottle stuff. We'll do automatic farms in here. Nice. But we're just gonna have to keep getting more wheat. Start building this path, maybe. Let's go grab our path building stuff. I need to get the light level mods. I feel like some of my villagers are not going to survive if I don't find these dark spots. Not to be rude, I'm eating some mini Danishes. I like to go to my local grocery store, and they have like a bakery, like old bakery aisle, where it's like not that far from the like sell by date, and I'm like, yeah, I will eat these. Thank you for the very deep discount. Num 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 num. Okay, we're gonna grab a little bit of cobble. Some dirt. I want to make some coarse dirt out of that. I think we're good there. I don't have a lot of andesite. Hooah. Or gravel. Okay. Well, great. Wait. Wait. 10-hole gravel. Do I not have an andesite one? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Very nice. Damn, freehand. Seriously, damn. It's not bad at all. Are you kidding? You take that back. I will not have this slander. Does positive pest speak of themselves in the third person? I mean, clearly they're self-aware. Welcome back, Mitchie. Always. Yum. Yes. I'll bring my mini Danishes. I feel like we're just just little woodland creatures making a tiny picnic. Oh, okay. Well. This isn't really where I meant to go, but... Oh. Just gonna... Yeah, a little woodland creature tea party. It's oopsies. Wow, that was so fast. Huzzah. See, now I don't have to keep flying up there to go to bed. Okay. I need some of my stone. It is decided. How much moss I have. Where? I might have to recollect moss. Man. That reset was not great. But hey, we move on. I mean, I don't know. When I was a kid, that would have felt very posh. Real food. For a tea party, I ate when I was a kid. Gosh, that sounded... sounded a bit screwed up there for a second. Yes. Those are the vibes that I am here for. Okay. I think another mossy right there. strangely want to put a stair there. Almost like a retaining wall. I could do, kind of like what I've done over there, is put trapdoors along this to make it look like this is retaining something. We'll have to put a dirt there. Some stone slabs as well. We'll just make... Ooh. Oh, Minecraft. Inventory problems. Yes. Love that. Oh, it's Memorial Day weekend. So basically, another excuse for capitalism. Was it really, Mitchie? That is precious. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Hi, yes. I can... Sir. Okay, I'll see you in the morning, but I can kind of see you now. I don't know who you're fooling. Also, you're literally attached to some llamas. They kind of, give you away. He's also, sir, you're kind of loud. Seems silly to speak out loud when you're trying to be invisible. You're all. Rowan, buddy. Hi. Yeah, I heard you. You don't have anything that I want. Okay, bye. Nice, okay. I'm just like free-handing this right now. Kind of like a little broken down. I should get some cracked ones in here. I don't know why this feels right, but it does. I wonder if this is an older part of the island. I don't know. Yeah, well, I think I'm finally getting a feel for, like, I don't want to say the age, but like the lore, I guess, the history That's what I mean. Like, I'm thinking a lot about the history of this place now because it's been so many hours. Oops. Yeah. I still need to detail this bridge, too. Yeah, I need to get some other textures in here. But I think I might build that wall all the way around here, and then that bridge makes a little bit more sense. And let's get this a little bit more built out. Technically, not really functioning dams, but yeah. Oh my gosh, Estella Vimladris! Oh my goodness. Hello. It's so good to virtually see you. How are you? I keep getting your videos in my YouTube sub feed. Can one of my mods shout out Estella Vimladris, please? If you like costuming, if you like TTRPGs, if you like pretty much anything that you like from me or AP, you actually would know this person. I don't know if you want me to say who you are, but yes, they have guested. This is Kai. Oh my god. Kai has guested on Adventurers Pack multiple times, and is an absolute gem of a human being. Like, just IRL. I feel honored to know them. So, yes. Yeah, how are you? It's so good to virtually see you. Yeah. No, Kai is amazing and has been posting and streaming a lot more. I've noticed, at least. I don't always catch them live, unfortunately. But Cozy PJ's Rivals time, nice. Yeah, you'll find this is also Cozy PJ time. I am currently in my robe with some coffee and some Danishes. So, hello, Lena Fisser. Why can Lena Fisser? Wow. I tried my best. Yeah, welcome in. Have a good lurk. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Benjamin, or you can also find me here as Lachlan O'Leary. I go by both. I am a fashion designer, and I am a scent developer, IRL, and a TTRPG actual player. So if you're interested in that, hi, that's me. But here on Twitch, I do Minecraft and Stardew Valley. Hello, Turtle Cure 4211. Thank you. This is my forever world. Yes, please go eat. Have a nice lurk. Thank you for the raid. Mwah, 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 mwah. I hope we can see each other soon. Let's find a time. I know getting schedules together is so easy for TTRPGers. Yeah, anyways, thank you for the raid. Go eat. But yes, this is my forever world, and it's very much fantasy inspired, kind of like if elven style met Viking style. So yeah, it's very much like fantasy core, Northern European fantasy core. How about that? Yes, I should do a couple more fabric streams. Zanite, it's more like Lochlorien. Thanks, Turtle Kier. Yeah. Here, I'll give you a little bit of a tour. So this is going to be a bee farm. I'm going to be moving some of these in here to be automated. I'm making a little like medieval beehive, but large. This is a bridge. It still needs some detailing, but I'm also working on this like awning, and the best way to view that is actually across the lake here. Ooh, let's go through our new little gateway here. I'm kind of just in the process right now of detailing some areas, so this needs to get some other stone and mossy stone, cracked stone. I also need to do a little bit more of that over there. This is my starter base right here. And it has a cute little water wheel. Oh gosh, a few months now, I had a little bit of an issue where I had mods, like quality of life mods and the map mod, and something happened. I think I changed a setting somewhere and it completely deleted all of my chest inventory. So that bummed me out, and I like didn't play for a month. And then next time I played, it was giving me motion sickness. So I had to take like another couple of weeks off, but now I'm back. So this has only been like a couple of months. Since the beginning of the year, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so this is kind of where I still have some beds and some stuff, some inventory. My valuables chest is still over here. My redstone chest is right here. This goes down to my mines, and then this chute goes up here to an auto sorter from the mines. So it's got some stone. In fact, let's grab a stack of that. Lava farm right here. And then over here is some decor. There's like a fletching area, a little mobile forge area, carrot field, and beets. Some beets and potatoes, and temporary pumpkin and melon farm, yada 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 yada. Wool farm over there. This is where most of my villagers sleep. I had more, but I believe some of them have disappeared for reasons. And then up here is where I have my enchanting setup, my librarians. You're still using iron, yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can check the VODs. I didn't do... No, I am. There will be a VOD of this one today. Over on my YouTube channel, there's all the VODs from this world. I do play off camera, so like things will happen between episodes and I try to recap it. So here, why don't we climb up these stairs? I could fly, but might as well use our feet. So in here I have a cleric who's currently asleep. And then I have a cactus farm above this that I'll end up using for... Oh, good. Yes. We're finally backing up. Mini XP farm. I do have a mob farm, but like it's pretty far away. It's like 2 rockets away. So I guess that's not too far. So up here we have Prunus Mitchium, or some trees, custom tree that Mitchie in chat designed. Sometimes I'll do design challenge prompts in my Discord. So Mitchie designed this tree, and this one is almost block for block the one that Mitchie designed, and then I took that and riffed on it for the rest of the small grove of Prunus Mitchium, or the Mitchie cherry tree. And then there is a large one getting built up here that I am starting to restock on supplies because A, this takes a lot of leaves, and again, my inventory got eaten. This building was the second building to have been built. This is the enchanting area along with my librarians, or at least a few of my librarians, and my bookshelves. And then of course I have a very rudimentary sugarcane farm over here for books. And we can come up here. Yeah, and I know we kind of made the joke, but this is very Lothlorien inspired. Just make it more Northern European, essentially. Oh yeah. Brave or stupid is usually how it goes. So here's a close-up of this tree. It's still getting literally branched out. Here's my current temporary portal. I zhuzhed it up a little bit, but I want to make one with a bit more presence somewhere else. Some temporary walkways for bridges and balconies. You can see the villager house over there and the sheep farm. Beginnings of some shrines. Gosh, I haven't done a world tour in a while. But this gives you like a really nice view from this angle. This just sort of frames the enchantment area. It will get covered by more leaves, but you'll still see that little pocket there, which I just think is lovely. There will be another like big balcony, I think right here, like a viewing platform. You can see the bridges down there. That's where the beehive is. And this area leads to the inside portion, which will have its own sort of vibe. A lot of cliff dwellings, likely. And I haven't figured out the descent from that level, but it'll likely be from inside the cave. And here's the other shot of the bridge. Looks like a leaf from above. I will pepper in some lime green glass in here as well. Yes, there will be a Dragon of the Dark oak somewhere. I don't know where yet, but probably on another island. So yeah, that's the world. I should go to the other side though, because I was gonna show you the view of the bridge. So yeah, you can see that it has a proper curve. Thanks, Kai. I like this little lurk emote. It is so cute. So stinking cute. Okay, I should munch on something. Nom 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 nom. Ugh. Jealous. I love me a raven. Oh my god, you have the I'm so happy. Ugh, when they have the little feets. Yes. Their little tippy-tappy feets. Like, I am a bird. I am a bird. Ah. Oh, you're still here. Huh. Yes, go look. Lunch. And then we'll make a few more stairs. Ha-ha. Okay. Oh, 40 minutes. That's good to know. I mean, that's still a long time. And I've been trying not to murder them in this world. Which I know that sounds like it shouldn't be difficult. That was almost meant to be. Dang. Yeah, that's exactly it. Is I'm like, ooh. So, how do I want to do this? I could just build the wall up to this point. How about that? Let's do that. Except it's a little bit ruined. No. Well, actually... Ah, okay, and then we'll get some rubble and stuff. And then we can build up the dirt. A wee bit. Bottom of the bridge can be there. No, poor Annabelle. Okay, and it looks like we will be taking this little hill down, and that's fine, actually. Let's wait until night. We're gonna tear those down when the bees are inside them. Let's put that in there. Ugh, it's noon. Where's my diamond axe? Okay. Oh, I fell in. Why is that still ice? Now. Like, I know that the bees are not going to be mad at me when I move them, but, like, the logic in my brain is like, but there's gonna be a hive full of bees, that's dangerous. it's like, not really. If you know what you're doing, that's the same in IRL too. Huh? Huh? Oh, this is gonna be cute. So this... Actually, maybe that should... Oh. That's exactly something I would do. And this is why I don't play hardcore often. Sometimes I do, because it's like, hee hee, that would be funny. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Yes. Big mood. Yeah, I usually die due to drop creepers. The ones that just go, yeah, that guy. I'm gonna drop on his head. It wasn't so... Famous last words, right? It wasn't supposed to be dangerous. that. I think that makes more sense. Okay. I'm just throwing stuff in here for a second. Actually, that can go over here. Or not. Okay, bees successfully recaptured. There we go. Okay. This little bit feels like it could be a plaza. Maybe. I don't really want to take this hill down. But if I did, it could be a plaza this way. Completely flat. What's that direction? You know what? So, Bug, I know you were mentioning earlier. Sorry, I went silent there for a second because I was thinking. I was thinking about lore. Well, less about lore and more about things that might affect lore. So, we were talking about logic and like reasoning behind builds. And that is something that I think about a lot in these projects. Now, something else that I think about is flow, and the flow of a base, the flow of a player through a location. I got a lot of this during my architecture classes that I was taking. Art history architecture classes. So I wasn't becoming an architect. These were classes through the art school. So first of all, I loved my architecture classes. Those were some of my favorite. But there was a period of architecture during the humanist period where, and I think I've talked about this before on stream, where it was about the experience of the person moving through the space. So they used things like gravel walkways, or changes in how the feet interact with the ground. So from a gravel walkway to a hard marble walkway, or purposely putting barriers in the way of a traditional pathway so that you have to move around it. And so like the sound, the texture, all of that was part of the experience, the human experience of moving through those spaces. So I think about that a lot when I am building. I think about the sounds, the feelings, the look of how people flow through the space. Just in case, like, someday I do a world download of this or something. I don't know. But, something that I also think about is when I'm placing builds, what are the views going to be like as you flow through the space? What does it look like from different angles? And as I was tearing down this little hill, I realized if travelers were coming to this island, what would they see first? Well, they're probably approaching from one of two directions, either that direction or that direction, because there's water nearest to this little cove from over there. So there will be probably like a small area over there, but there is a temple, a guardian temple just off the coast there. So it's not likely that there'd be a lot of traffic coming from that direction because they would avoid danger areas. So they'd probably come in through this small channel, and this area over here might be one of the first structures that they see. Like over in this area. There will be, I think, a gatehouse, like a pretty large gate over here. The entryway to the canal. There are, so there's elytra, which are the wings, so you can fly around. And so that's one of the reasons why I like builds to look good from above as well. And then soon there will be the Happy Ghast, which is kind of like a hot air balloon, a miniature hot air balloon. So verticality is going to play a lot bigger of a role in this world than I had initially thought. So I'm pretty excited because I'm gonna build all the way up to the tippy top here. That was the whole reason that I wanted a sorry, I just noticed this place where my cat scratched me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Twitch has been doing that. Like, I hope I'm getting a kickback at least, because I don't have a lot of control over that. So sorry, thank you for sticking through it. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, so the whole reason I chose the Amplified world was to have a lot of verticality. So now that I know that we're getting happy guests, that's really exciting. Like, I didn't know that was a thing until after I had already started building here. Yeah. The other reason that it would be more likely that people would come here is because this is a well-protected channel. Like, they could dock here and not have any problems. It's sheltered from the, I know. Yeah, it is a little sad. Ooh. But, yeah, so we can build, I want to build like a fishing area here, but I think a whole pier would be great because that allows them to be more sheltered from turbulent seas and weather. So it just makes sense that they would likely be shipping in this way if they were shipping. If they were boating. Take this dirt out, put this scaffolding in. Oh, not my core dirt, I need you. Eventually. Oh, thanks for the follow, turtle. Exactly, yes. Also, for what it's worth, some of my ethos behind putting the enchanting station over here is not only is it just a really pretty area, but because you ascend the steps to reach knowledge. Which is another thing that actually the library, there's a library in France, and I forgot its name, but it was designed that way as you come in ground level in the garden, and then as you ascend the steps, you come out of the garden into this beautiful archway. This was at the turn of the century when iron was being used, like wrought iron was being used, cast iron was being used, so you could get bigger spaces. And it's so well lit, and so you're literally coming out of the garden of ignorance and moving into a land of enlightenment and knowledge. I finally, a few years ago, oh gosh, like 6 or 7 years ago, got to visit that library in person, and it was amazing. As close to a religious experience as I get. I'm a sucker for good architecture. architecture that makes me feel something, you know? Okay, let's break out Silk Touch for the stone. Since I'm just gonna repurpose it. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Mm-hmm. Yes, Bug. It is the National Library. For some reason, I thought it had another name. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to go see the Duomo in Milan and the mall that's right next to it, wow. Also, I highly recommend going down into the basement of the Duomo because they have, I think, 3 architectural digs underneath that cathedral, which makes sense because they just like built things on top of things. It's like, oh, is this a holy site? Let me build another holy site on top of this holy site. Oh, there was already a holy site here? Let me build another holy site. Until finally it's like, well, let's build a cathedral here. Yeah. Bibliothèque Nationale de France. Great. Great. Okay. Sorry, I had a work question. Oh, yes! Mont Saint-Michel. I've never been there. Like, that area. I have been to Lyon, which is beautiful. Not a lot of notable architecture that I got to see when I was there, because it was like a very brief moment. But the cute little apartment that we stayed in was adorable. It was so freaking French. Like stereotypically French. Yeah. I'll just tell them that I'm a fashion historian and be like, let me in, please. I need to know how they lived in order to understand the context of their clothes. So please show me these spaces. Except I'm not actually a fashion historian, I just like fashion. There are people who get real degrees for that. And I do not want to undersell that. McDonald's in the Louvre. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I learn what I need to know when I need to know it. All right. So long. Enjoy your adulting. If I am not live, the next time that I'll be live on this channel is either Monday or Tuesday. One or the other, not both. And then we'll see. We'll see after that. But yeah, thanks for giving me the follow and thanks for hanging out with us. Yes, yes, yes. I am enjoying this. Okay. Hot diggity. Un momento, per piacere. Bonjour. I have returned. I have more coffee. So yeah, I've actually never been to the Louvre. Last time I was in Paris and had enough time to go to the museums, I went to this like hole in the wall museum. It's not literally a hole in the wall. It was in the National, not the Congress, some government building. They had an art gallery in the bottom, and it wasn't the Orangerie, but it was like similar to that. I don't know. There was a really cool exhibit there. But I love that you say that you prefer the Musée d'Orsay, because that is the museum that I took the time to go to. They have a really great Art Nouveau section, but specifically they have Art Nouveau textiles from Scandinavia. And I didn't know that those were a thing until I went to that museum. And so now I'm like, ooh, cool. No, the Musée d'Orsay is what I tell people to go to. When they say, we're going to Paris, and I'm like, go see this, please. Go see this cool building with beautiful art. Still crowded. Like, you can't really go anywhere in Paris without it being crowded. It's a big city, and it's a tourist spot. So, like, okay. You just kind of have to accept it and move on. I will say the people who romanticize Paris, like heavily romanticize Paris, you will be disappointed. Paris is great. Paris is beautiful. But it's also a big city. And just like all big cities, it's kind of gross. Like, sorry. Yeah, I've never been to a more disgusting porta potty than the one at the Eiffel Tower. It was disgusting. But also, where else can you drink champagne out of a plastic cup watching the Eiffel Tower lights flash on and off? Yeah, nostalgia. Paris is great for nostalgia. Whether you've been there or not. Like, whether you live there or not. It's a good nostalgia spot. Yeah, I am not ashamed to admit that my ex and I got champagne from one of the vendors that walk around. It was probably not even champagne. It was probably sparkling wine. Anyways. And he had plastic cups. And it was like, yeah, sure, great. Let's go. How do I want this entrance? If it works, it works. And like, those are memories that I'll never forget. Oh, yeah, you've got to be on your guard. There and Milan. It's really funny because right before we went to Milan, I don't remember what I was watching. If it was a documentary or a travel guide or something for just some other city somewhere else. And it was talking about the people who like put pigeon food in your hand and get the pigeons to come eat the food out of your hand. How a lot of them are just pickpockets. And they are trying to get you in close with your hands full so other people can pick your pocket. And I had just seen that. And we go to Milan. And sure enough, someone tries to do that with my ex. And like, luckily I was taking photos and I was really prepared, like taking photos. I just did air quotes and you can't see it. I was watching everything. I was like, ah ha ha ha. I know. I know what's happening here. And nothing was stolen. Granted, we also did not look like the typical tourist, like easy to pickpocket tourist. We were there on business. Kind of looks like a crack. I need to definitely put some of these in a furnace. And then I think I want to put... Wait, Bug, were you saying an amphitheater, or sorry, an amphitheater here, or was that in regards to something else? Because we were also talking about Paris at that point. Yeah, we didn't look like typical American tourists, because A, we weren't, and B, we don't look rich, and we definitely didn't look rich then. We looked like students, basically, because that's essentially what we were. Or at least she was a student. I had just graduated. No here. So, like, are we thinking... build it... So, okay. So... What opera company is it? Is it Barcelona? Or Madrid? I feel like it's a Spanish stage, and it's on the water. Could put the stage down near the water and the seats this way. Welcomed in an amphitheater. We might be able to do something kind of like that. You're giving me ideas, Bug. 'Cause I could do like an amphitheater of ships. Right here, I was kind of thinking a public plaza. Like a public garden. With some sort of centerpiece right here, like either a statue or a fountain. Probably a fountain. Oops. That's okay. The patron saint. Lord Lachlan of Lorient. Yeah, this could be like a fountain of the founder. First of his name. Oh my. I sure do. Yeah, kind of. Well, you're not wrong. And then let's do that on this side. Okay. So we're doing boop. Oh. Boop. Oh my god. Could we chill? I did that wrong. Haha. Boop. Boop. And bip. Flighty of nature, father of Viking elves, and first of his name. Yes. You get it. You get it. Okay, and then tall of stature, short of temper. Ooh, I hear people shouting. Yikes. Hope everything is okay. The joys of living in a city. The joys of living in a... How do I... Eeh. Yikes. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but someone is not having a great time. be changed. There we go. Jeez. There we go. And then... oh, one more corner. Oh. An upside down stair won't do it. And then... and then... the center one doesn't matter because it's going to get covered up. Suppose I should move that, huh? Oh. I 100% know what you mean. I'm building a fountain. Or at least it will be eventually. Oop. I do need to remove that. And then I'm going to put a statue of me, kind of. I'd love to make it out of marble. So that basically leaves us to calcite, quartz, diorite, and pale oak. I'm so confused. There we go. Oh, that one. And I don't know if I can do the peeing one justice with the kind of blocks I have available. But also, now that you've said it, I kind of want to. It is working. mostly. Okay. The easy part is done. But my inventory is full. I'm gonna sneak that in there. Cool. And that is lined up with the entrance of the beehive. So whatever will be there will be framed by the beehive. Nice. Huzzah! Cool. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. It has been 4 hours. I'm hungry. And it's getting hot in this apartment, so I'm gonna start blasting the AC a little bit. So you all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This has been an absolute blast. We got so much done. Just gonna put some underglow for now. I know. There we go. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Next time that you'll see me live is either Monday or Tuesday. We'll probably be going back to Stardew Valley. We'll see. We'll be starting fall. And yeah, I hope you all stay happy and stay healthy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. Go, bye, 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 bye.